Disclaimer: the content provided in this post is for educational, entertainment, and informational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, nor should this information be considered legal, financial, or investment advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. You ever notice how the market dips or crashes right when you finally decide to buy? Yeah, that's not bad luck. That's called being exit liquidity. The risk exists that if you buy in, you're not certain on how far the market will decline, but see it as an opportunity to dollar cost average into some stocks or cryptocurrencies. This week, crypto lost $100 billion. Bitcoin dipped, altcoins panicked, and whales said,
"Appreciate the discount."
While retail investors were stress-refreshing charts like it's a toxic ex's Instagram, the real story was happening behind the scenes. Wall Street is moving stocks on-chain, AI is being deployed, in space. The US just crossed $39 trillion in debt, and oil prices are quietly setting up the next crisis. This isn't just a market update. I said it before. This is a system update. Let's start with crypto. Bitcoin drops 5% and everyone panicked. Market wipes $100 billion and fear is everywhere. But then, a whale drops $111 million into Ethereum. Another OG quietly sells $72 million of BTC. Companies start adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets. So, let me get this straight. Retail is selling, whales are repositioning, institutions are accumulating, and you think the bull run is over? And then this happens. Nasdaq gets approval to bring stocks on-chain. Yeah, the same people who laughed at crypto are now rebuilding their entire system on it. XRP quietly climbs, but currently sits around 144. XRP treasury firm, Evernorth, files S4 registration for $1 billion SPAC deal. Bankrupt exchange, FTX, is set to repay creditors $2.2 billion on March 31, 2026. But here's the real play. Visa and Mastercard just entered the stablecoin game. Let me translate that for you. Banks are becoming crypto, payments are going digital, and middlemen are getting deleted. Ripple isn't just fighting banks anymore. Now it's fighting the entire financial system, trying to copy it. Ethereum forming a cup and handle, maybe bullish. Solana holding $90 support while stablecoin supply hits all-time high. DDC adds 200 Bitcoin as corporate treasuries lean into BTC price weakness. The market structure is quietly strengthening. The next wave of blockchains is built to settle payments instead of tokens. Now let's talk about the part nobody's ready for. Nvidia just announced AI chips for space data centers, and Blue Origin wants 51,000 satellites to support it. I'm sorry, what? So while you're arguing on Twitter, they're building AI infrastructure off the planet. Oh, and it gets better. Robot dogs guarding data centers, AI replacing jobs, shout out to Crypto.com cutting 12% of staff. This isn't the future, this is already happening. Let's check on the US real quick. $39 trillion in debt, mortgage rates at 6.22%.
Fed saying, we might cut rates, eventually, maybe.
Meanwhile, oil prices are staying high, inflation isn't dead, and growth is slowing. Even Citadel Securities said it.
The real risk now is a global slowdown.
But don't worry, everything is under control. While the US is printing money like it's a loyalty program, other countries are making moves. Poland just entered the top 20 global economies, China is building a rival payment system to the US, and Africa just hit $100 billion in crypto transactions. Let me simplify it. The world is diversifying away from the US, crypto is becoming global infrastructure, and power is shifting, quietly. Oil prices, still high. Gold, holding strong. Silver, acting like it just went through a breakup. And copper dropping. That's the scary one, because copper doesn't lie, it signals economic slowdown. Here's the reality nobody wants to admit. This market isn't crashing, it's transferring wealth. From emotional investors, impatient traders, people chasing hype, to institutions, whales, long-term players, the patient ones. So next time the market dips, ask yourself, are you panicking or are you positioning? Because while most people are reacting, a small group is quietly getting rich. Not financial advice, and always do your own research. Learn about AI agents. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the ISO 20022 crypto coins and tokens. Stay updated. If you want real breakdowns without the BS, subscribe, because we're not just watching the system, we're learning how to win inside it. Peace.